And this is the time when we get quiet. And so I just invite you to either close your eyes or just have a soft, gentle gaze. I love starting off my meditations by just putting my hand over my heart. It's just kind of my way of just saying, oh, hi, God. I'm here now. And so just think that, and if it feels good, why don't we take a deep breath in, hold it for just a second, and then let it go. Let's do that one more time. Take a deep breath in, hold it, and let it go. And just let go of the week. Let go of all the plans, all the worries, all the concerns. Because in this present moment, you're not missing anything. It's in this present moment where you can connect with Spirit. And Spirit connects with you. But now as we go deeper into this experience, just allow your body to settle. Allow your mind to settle. Again, there's nothing to fix. There's nothing to accomplish in this moment. We just get to be. As we're held by Spirit. We're held by the hands of God. And as we continue the process of slowing down, I invite you into just imagining yourself walking along this quiet path in the early morning. The sun is beginning to rise. The air is still. And the world feels peaceful. All of a sudden you realize right next to you is this beautiful animal, this beautiful camel. There's no fear. This is your companion. This is a friend. The camel is strong, it's faithful, it's patient. And you know deep down that this has carried you through many seasons of your life. But as you look closely to the camel, you notice that it's carrying a lot of bags. Some of them are heavy, some of them are small. And intuitively, you know that they represent something that has claimed your attention. One of them is labeled worry, another fear, another control. And the more you pay attention, the more you can just feel intuitively one's scarcity. Maybe there's some regret in there. Maybe one of them is just being busy, always having something to do. So for the moment, you're just observing. What are all these bags? What am I being shown here in this moment? There's no need to judge. There's no judgment here. No shame, no blame, no guilt. Just notice. What have you been carrying? And as you look ahead on this path, you notice the stone archway. It's simple, it's peaceful, and it represents the kingdom of God. And this isn't a place that you arrive at someday. It's a state of consciousness that's available in this very moment. And as you approach the opening, you realize that the camel can't pass through while it's carrying so much. So very gently, without any force, without any judgment or shame or blame, you simply begin removing the burdens, the bags. You set down the need to control every single outcome. You set your worries beside the path. You release yesterday and tomorrow. And you lay down every belief that you have that's no longer serving you. You let go of the beliefs that say, I have to do more before I am enough. You let go of the belief that says, I have to earn God's love. You let go of the belief that says, I'm alone. And you just notice that the more you do this, the more you let go of, the more that you take the bags off. That the camel starts getting lighter. Energetically, you start becoming lighter. And then something else begins to catch your attention. You notice that some of the bags aren't heavy because they're painful. They're heavy because they're full. Full of schedules, responsibilities, projects, appointments, constant activity. And these things aren't bad, but somehow they've quietly taken over your life. And you realize something. You realize that your life has become so full that there's been very little room left for simply being with God. And it's not because you didn't love God. And it's not because God ever left you. But because your attention has been scattered in 100 different directions. And so you just notice that. You observe that. You feel that. And you feel the impact that it's had on you and your life. And so imagine you open up one of these little bags, and inside are all the hours, all the moments, all the pieces of attention you've spent on things that have never truly filled your soul. And gently, without guilt, you just pour them onto the ground. And one by one, you set those bags aside as well. And you start making room. Not because you have to, but because you want to. Because every relationship grows where the attention is given. And as you look up, you realize the camel now is walking through the arches effortlessly, through the narrow gate, And you walk with it into this wide, beautiful garden where there's nothing that's demanding your attention. No noise, no hurry, no striving. There's only presence here. I want you to imagine the center of this garden is a quiet bench, and notice that someone is waiting here for you. Not to judge you, not to lecture you, but to simply be with you. And as you walk over and sit down, there's no words that are necessary. There's just presence. And you begin to realize something really beautiful. You realize that this presence has always been here, patiently waiting, never disappointed, never distance, simply waiting for your attention. And if you can, just allow yourself to rest here. And notice how peaceful it feels. And notice that God is not asking you to become someone different, only to become present, only to remember, only to make room. Just feel the quiet joy of simply being together. No requests, no agenda, only relationship. And if you want to, you can repeat these words with me in silence. I now make room for the divine presence within me. I choose to give my attention to what gives me life. I give my attention to God. The kingdom of God is within me, and I enter it by giving it my attention. And feel this peace and let it settle into every part of you, knowing that you can turn to this place wherever you choose, because it's never been somewhere else. It's always been within you, waiting for your attention.